Do you ever have problems when you're grilling or cooking meat knowing if a big piece of meat is done in the middle? Well, the meter is a smart thermometer, connects to your phone by Bluetooth or by Wi-Fi in a newer version, and tells you exactly what the temperature is. You can even set a goal temperature that you will arrive at, and it will let you know that everything's done. So let's take a look. So inserting it on the grill is pretty simple. Of course, you should probably do this before you put your meat on the grill, but I chose to put it in after this chicken was there. Now the problem with this chicken was that the sizes were drastically different with the different breasts that were set up. So here's what the app looks like once you're rolling. So on the left, you see it walking me through the setup. And so it gives you the choices for meat and then even what kind of chicken you're choosing, and then it suggests the temperature that you want it cooked to. And then it shows you where to insert the probe and how deep to go with it. And so you need to keep your phone pretty near so that the connection will stay. And this is super simple in terms of using it, and the app gives you lots of information. So as I was saying earlier, the probe will register an internal temperature of the meat and then an ambient temperature, and then it shows the target. So it will show you then how much time it estimates remains between the current cook temperature and getting to the target. You notice on the right, it will also show up in the little window on the iPhone. So here again, we have the estimated time on the left, and you see the ambient temperature. The ambient temperature, according to meter, is actually measuring just outside the meat, so sort of the temperature at the surface of the meat. So it's not necessarily going to be the same as the grill temperature or your oven temperature. You can use it in either one. So I got a warning. This is the first time I've ever had a warning, but the probe can only go up to about 520 degrees on the outside. 212 degrees is the internal temperature, so there's no meat that you're going to cook to that hot anyway. But you can damage it, and so I got the warning and quickly opened the grill again. So the grill had exceeded that 520 degree threshold. On the right, you see this temperature graph, which I thought was really neat. The bottom pink line is showing the temperature of the probe as it heated up with the meat, getting up to the eventually to the point they need to be. The top temperature is the green, is the ambient temperature, and it fluctuated according to how much I had the lid open or which way I pointed it. So I'm showing you here the difference as I actually turned it. So right here I have the grill open, and with the grill open and the probe pointed toward the open end of the grill, the ambient temperature is only 185 degrees. But you see on the right, once I turned it around so that even with the lid open facing toward the back of the grill, it was 273. It actually ended up getting over 300. So over 100-degree difference in that ambient temperature between the open side and the closed side of the grill. So just some interesting information there if you are a griller and just how things are going to cook. So here you see, again, these were drastically different sized chicken breasts, and so that always makes the job a little bit tougher. I put it in the thickest one for my purposes, and then you see here, even on my lock screen, it's showing me the temperatures and what's going on. Here we are very near the end of the process as we close in on that 167 degree mark. And here are the final couple of screenshots of time remaining. You can toggle this, as you see in the middle, with time elapsed, so how long you've been cooking. And then on the right is the temperature after the meat had been resting about 5 minutes there. Yes, 5 minutes according to my clock. So you get it inside, you just remove it. It's going to be hot, so you'll need something to protect yourself. You check the battery on there, and you're all set. The original meter that I've been using has been upgraded to the Meter Plus, and then the Meter 2 Plus has a longer range Bluetooth. The Meter Block, you get 4 probes, and it's a Wi-Fi connection. So you can really see how that could come in if you're grilling several steaks and you want them to be different cook temps. So I will link below to the Amazon connection to the meter, and I do get a commission, so full disclaimer for that. So when I first got the meter as a gift, I didn't even know that it existed. So that was a really neat thing to add to my grilling experience. And we do throw it in the oven sometimes, but we actually have a probe now with our new oven. But it's been a great tool to have. It makes grilling a little bit more fun, and gadgets and anything that connects to your smartphone and has an app with it kind of makes whatever project you're doing a little more interesting. So I hope you liked today's video. Hope it's helpful. And if you'd like to like the channel or subscribe, you're welcome to. So thanks for watching.